Page 290, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דברה קליותי ומליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובמכון וחייכו בית ישראל, בגלה בזמן קריב אמרו, אמן יהי שמי רבה, מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה, בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ורחמתה, דמירם בעלמא ואמרו, Amen. We join together on page 291 for the beginning of the Mincha Amidah. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Bekonei HaKol V'Zocher Chastei Havot U'Meivi Goel Livnei Bneihem Leman Shemo Be'ava Melech Ozer Fokeru Moshiach Magen Baruch Ata Adonai Magen Avraham ufoked Sarah, Ata Gibor leolam Adonai, Mechayei Meitim Ata Rav leOshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayei Meitim Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Rofei Cholim Umatir Asurihim, Umekayem Emunato Leshenei Afar, Michamocha Bal Geburot, Umidom Elach, Melech Meimit Umechayem Atzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Ata Lachayot Meitim, Baruch Ata Adonai, Mechayei Ametim. Page 293. נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו למתן ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו בדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי יחסר דור ודור הללויה לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לילה ועד כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. We continue privately pages 294 through 299. If you're still praying the Amidah, please continue at your own pace. Our service continues on page 300. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דברה קליותי ומליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובמכון וחייכו בית ישראל, בגלה בזמן קריב אמרו, אמן יהי שמי רבה, מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה, בריחו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ורחמתה דמירם בעלמא ואמרו, אמן תתקבל צבאות ומלכות כל ישראל, קודם ובואו ושמעיה ואמרו, אמן יהי שלום הרבה מן שמעיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, אמן עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, אמן. 301. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שאלות השמיים. ככתוב בתורתך ארוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated this afternoon. The 28th day of Nisan, we remember those Yahrzeit who will be observed. Fred Adler, Sam Berman, Dora Bloom, Ida Chester, Dorothy Cosgrove, Simon Epstein, Esther Gray, Max Green, Albert Hakim, Sadie Lewis, Jane Littman, Louis G. Miller, Rose Pinsky, the Schoenholtz family, Rabbi Alan Schrantz, Joan Kennell, Leo Scher, Harry Strom, Annie Zeit Tash. Are there any other Yahrzeit that conclude in the afternoon of the 28th day of Nisan? Thank you. Those in mourning or observing a Yahrzeit, please rise. On page, 302, page 302, the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uvizman kari v'maru, amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Leolam Ulomei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal Shemei Dekudesha Barichu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Da'amiran B'alma V'yimaru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah Min Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael V'yimaru Amen. Osei Shalom bimromav, hu ya'asei Shalom. Aleinu, v'yal kol Yisrael v'maru. Amen. You may be seated. We're going to flip back into the beginning of the Siddur on page 5. We are honored that you are joining us this evening for Shabbat. I know also for sushi. That promise will come later. We are going to turn to page 5. We welcome the angels, and we also welcome angelic voices and instrumentalists of Chloe Pormarati and Duvid Swirsky, both of Moshav Band, and Duvid's now one of ours at the Ted and Hedy Orden Family Friday Night Live on the second Friday of each month. So if you have not been there, please join us. Page 5, Shalom Aleichem.
מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. בואכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbos, Shabbos.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. I'm going to say a quick word of welcome, and then I am going to turn it back over to the people who have beautiful voices. But that song, Shalom Aleichem, who does it greet? Shalom Aleichem means hello. Who are we saying hello to? Malachei Hasharet, right? What are malachim? Angels. So we say hello to the angels, Shalom Aleichem, and what's the second verse? Boachem, come. What's the third verse? Barchuni, right? And then the last verse is? Tzeitchem, go away. We say, welcome angels, come in, it's beautiful, and then we say, go away. So Rav Soloveitchik asked why it is that at the very beginning of Shabbat, right after we welcome the angels, we tell them to leave. And he said, it's because people can't actually live with angels. People can only live with people. People are broken and they're flawed and they have problems. And they can't live with people who pretend to be perfect and idyllic. So we can see them for a moment, we can welcome them, but then we go back to our broken, flawed selves. So to all of our broken, flawed selves, I say Shalom Aleichem, so glad you're here, and unlike the angels, I hope you stay. Give this back to.
However, we will imitate the angels with our voices on page 11, L'chuna Ranana. It means to come and to sing. Lift up our voices, page 11, L'chuna Ranana. Page 13, Shir Ladonai, sing a new song unto God. Page 13.
שמו בסור מיום ליום ישועתו ספרו בגויים כבודו בכל העמים נפלאותיו כי גדול אדוני ומולל מאוד נורא הוא על כל אלוהים היי 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 הליי ליי 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 הליי ליי 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 הליי ליי 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 הליי ליי הליי Shabbat shalom Shabbat shalom Shabbat shalom Shabbat shalom.
We're going to turn to page, sorry, 1 second.
20.
Thank you. Page 20, we're actually going to call up all of our children. Ramamu Adonai Eloheinu, lift up our voices to God's holy mountain. If you're a child within our religious school or our Sinai Academy, please come on up. Join the Cantor, join Duvid, join Chloe. Everybody up. Hear our voices.
Come on up, all the kids, all the kids.
If you're in the youth choir. Where's our bat mitzvah?
Right there, Celine.
Come on up. Our bat mitzvah, Celine's going to help us as well. Jagger's going to come up. Hear these beautiful voices. Please join us in the bima. Page 20, Ramamu Adonai Eloheinu. Let's join with our children, adults alike, intergenerational voices, Ramamu.
Eloheinu וישתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו וישתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני
אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו וישתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו וישתחוו להר קודשו.
We turn to page 23, Lachadodi. As we all know, the rabbis in the city of Tzfat would literally go out into the fields and welcome the Shabbat bride in. That's what we do in the last verse when we stand and we face the rear of the chapel or whatever room we are facing. And this week, for the first time in 3 years, our 8th graders from our school are finally back in Israel. And to see them posted with a picture of eating sushi in Israel. It's the new Israeli century. But really to know that they are in Yerushalayim as we, all around the world as Jews, sing these same words, connected through ancient tradition. L'chadodi, as we welcome Shabbat around the world, as we welcome the Shabbat bride. Page 23.
נקבלה לך אדוני אחד ושמו אחד שמו לתפארת ולתהילה ואחד הודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקום הברכה מראש מקדם נאסוכה סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת
We rise and face the rear of the chapel, page 25, the last verse of L'Chadodi.
אוי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצוהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי כלה בואי כלה אחד הודי לקראת כלה עיני שבת נקבלה לאחד הודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לאחד הודי לקראת כלה פני שבת
You may be seated. Before we light the Shabbat candles, a word of the song that we are going to play to accompany those lights.
Sing along if you know this song. This is one of the more beautiful songs I think that have been written in the last few years. It's by a little band that might make it one day called Coldplay. If you know it, sing with us. Lights will guide you and ignite your bones. And I will try to fix you. Candles, Rabbi? Do we have candles? Or?
We have candles, and we have a bat mitzvah family that's going to come up and help us light those candles. Come on up. Come up to the front. Let's rise as we bring in the light of Shabbat before our evening service.
Sing with us. Lights will guide
take one moment to wish Shabbat Shalom to the person you're sitting next to. You may know them. Even better, you may not know them. Introduce yourself. They are the angels that are with us this evening as we celebrate Shabbat together. And we're going to call upon our youth choir who's with us, members of our youth choir, to lead us in the Baruchu. As we remain standing on page 39A, the call to prayer as our Shabbat candles have been lit, the Baruchu, we remain standing. There you go, guys. Sing with us.
Yai la 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 la. Ma'avir yom mevi layla, mavdir ben yom uvein layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo, Elechai vekayam, Tamirim nochaleinu leolam vahed, Baruch atah Adonai, Hamari varavim. Page 40. Avat olam et Yisrael b'cha, Ki heim chayenu ve'orech yameinu v'hem negei yomam v'layla ve'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael.
Feline, our Bar Mitzvah, leads us in the Sherman v'Yahavta, page 41.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uvechol nafshecha uvechol me'odecha ve'hayu hadevarim ha'elech asher anochim metzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha vedivarta bam beshivtecha bevetecha uvelektecha vaderech uveshokbecha uvekumecha ukshartam leod al yadecha vehayu latetafot bein einecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvish arecha.
We continue quietly on top of page 42 through the bottom of 42.
Okay. Leman tiskeru ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We turn to page 44, the song that we sing every single morning and evening, but was highlighted over the holiday of Pesach. Right now we're counting the Omer in between Passover and Shavuot. We literally are in the wilderness. We know the sea has split, we have crossed, but we're looking for that moment of revelation. Page 44, Michamacha. Page 45, a song of peace, Hashkivenu. Feel free to sway, put your arms around each other, be close within sacred community. A song of peace over us, over Israel, and Yerushalayim of Jerusalem. Page 45, Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ושמו soon, 'cause I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So much negativity surrounds. I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will pray. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day.
rise, Vishamru. Shabbat is the covenant between God and the Jewish people. Page 46, Vishamru.
Shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam Beini uvein bnei Yisrael oti leolam oti leolam v'shamru bnei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam Ki sheishet yamim Matzah Adonai et ha-shamayim ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם We remain standing. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה
אמן
ועלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשו
לילה ולילה לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמיד בעלמם ואמרו אמן לילה ולילה beyond any words, any song, any prayer that is whispered in this word and the next word and the next word and the next word. Open my eyes. Open my heart. Go beyond, go beyond,
come to the most difficult part of the service, quiet prayer. Page 47 through 51. Even though it's the most difficult, it often is the most important because we listen inside ourselves using the words within our prayer book. Page 47 to 51 in Hebrew or English or private thought. We're going to invite the children up to sing us a song of peace, Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom. Standing. Our children can be seated. We call upon Celine to come up for the Kiddush on page 55, sanctifying the Shabbat evening. Page 55, the Kiddush. Don't drop it. Come on up. We remain standing for the Kiddush. We remain standing. 55.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu בשבת קודשו, באהבה וברצון הנחילנו, זיכרון למעשה וראשית. בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי באנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש מקדש השבת. אמן אמן amen.
L'chaim. Take a sip. We remain standing for the Aleinu, page 56, Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אינו אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבותיו כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד אין עוד. כך כתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
You may be seated. We recall with affection those who no longer walk this earth, grateful to God for the gift of their lives, for their sweet companionship, and for their cherished memories which endure. May God comfort all who mourn. This Shabbat we recall the recent passing of Bryna Rosenbaum, a past president of our synagogue of Sinai Temple, mother of Deborah Smith and Sharon Berman, grandmother of Jordan, Tyler, and Harry. We also recall those Yahrzeits who will be observed during this coming week. Celia Aberman, Fanny Osterchan, Jack Bayer, Evelyn Becker, Dove Bagan, Esther Berger, Louis Berlin, Barbara Burrell, Herbert Bierman, Carrie Billieu, Charlotte Bronstein, Mildred Bressler, William Brunner, Solomon Cavaliero, Marion Dimsdale, Donald Dreyfus, Ibrahim Farahi, Nejat Joshua Farahi, Judith Flappin, Leo Frankenstein, Cecil Freeman, Jack Gilberg, Stephanie Goetz, Stanley Greenfield, Nathan Hyatt, Morris Herson, Rosina Iancu Hornstein, Richard Jager, Zelma Yankowitz, Lily Rose Cahan, Carol J. Clayman, Jacob Coppolo, Henry Krauss, Robert Kravitz, Rose Kravitz, Betty Kurtzman, Raymond Kurtzman, David Lippert, Rose Lipschultz, Sarah Mandelbaum, Nasser Malamed, Julius Miller, Irving Mitnick, Hakime Moalem, David Nazarian, Lawrence Nimero, Kanbaba Norman, Bertha Part, Sonia Pepper, Ben D. Perez, Feridun Rabbi, Anna Rich, William Rosenfeld, Saul Rothstein, Molly Cass Sater, J. Manny Shore, Maury Silberstein, Hyman Silver, Sophia Simon, Joseph Stein, Gershon Swirsky, Mary Tamori, Renee Tenenbaum, Irvin J. Ehrman, Florence R. Weisbren, Barbara Waskover, Etta Weinberg, Faye Weisberg, Seema Weiss, Alice White, Eleanor Winkleman, Abraham Wolfberg, Esther Zager, Herbert Zients. Are there any other Yahrzeit to be observed this Shabbat evening? We ask those in mourning or observing a Yahrzeit to please rise on page 58. Page 58, the words of the mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, v'alma divarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'izman kari v'maru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam ulomei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudesha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran bi'alma v'imaru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imaru, amen. Osei shalom bimromav hu ya'asei shalom Aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael v'maru, amen. May God who brings peace unto the heavens bring peace unto all those who mourn, and let us say, amen. You may be seated. Before we have our concluding tefillah, we're going to, where did Merzad go? Merzad here? Oh, there we go, sorry. We call upon our membership VP, Merzad Roshan, for announcements and acknowledgments for those who really made this Shabbat evening happen.
Thank you, Rabbi Sherman. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. On behalf of myself and along with my two co-chairs, Jason Cosgrove and Rosa Berman-Ruder, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you here tonight. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for spending your Shabbat with us. Thank you to Duvid Swirsky and Chloe Pourmoradi, Cantor Feldman and Sinai Temple Youth Choir, for this amazing, beautiful, and soulful music. What a great way to start Shabbat. Thank you to our clergy and staff, Rabbi Volpe, Rabbi Sherman, Brianna. Thank you so much, Brianna, for your hard work. Rebecca, Adina, and for taking care of all the details. Congratulations to Musazadeh family. We are so glad to celebrate Stelin's bat mitzvah with you tonight. With that, I wish you all a beautiful Shabbat and a restful weekend.
Wow. Thank you, Merzad. Last week was the Seder. It means order. But tonight, we really do need some Seder in order to get our sushi safely. So these are the order of events. After we finish in just a few moments, those who purchase tickets will go towards Barat Hall. We literally are sold out. So unfortunately, if you have not purchased, then those who did purchase, please go towards Barat Hall. There's tables within Barat Hall. There's different stations. But please just be patient because we're going to be checking in at the door. I believe our members of our membership committee are helping. I believe Jason and Merzad. So just please be patient. And then we look forward to celebrating Shabbat with you. Again, a Mazal Tov to Celine. You're invited at 9 a.m. back after a full sushi Shabbat to join Celine in the sanctuary. And also we're having our SAA Family Minyan first and second grade Shabbat here as well. So we look forward to seeing you there. We're going to end with the song Am Yisrael Chai. This week, we both commemorate Yom HaZikaron, commemorate those soldiers who fell and lost their lives in battle to allow us to have this Shabbat. And just right after Yom HaZikaron, we go into Yom HaTzmaut, celebrating this year Israel's 74th birthday. When I was thinking of that, I thought of my grandfather who was from Poland that only dreamed that a land of Israel would be established. And then I was thinking about my dad who dreamed that only one day there would be a united Jerusalem. And then I think about our generation, who doesn't have to say next year in Jerusalem, but can say tomorrow in Yerushalayim. And so let's sing together Am Yisrael Chai as we conclude our Shabbat service with our Ruach, with our spirit, with our Neshama, with our souls, and with our voices. Am Yisrael Chai.
Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael. Am Yisrael. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael.
Let's rise. Everybody stand up and join together. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Everybody stand up. Stand up. Please join together.
Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, 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 Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael. Am Yisrael. Am Yisrael Chai.
Shabbat Shalom.
And as the land of Israel grows older, so does our Cantor, a Yom Huledet Sameach tomorrow, and a Shabbat Shalom to Cantor Feldman. Shabbat Shalom. If you've registered, please join us in Barat Hall for Sushi Shabbat.
Shakoav, Gadal.
Always a pleasure. This one's a little hard, but
It's okay. Keep going.
Hey, Heidi. Oh, nice to meet you, Heidi.
Good, how you doing?
Yeah, now I can. Hey, John.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Hey, Brianna.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Awesome. Oh, wow. Oh, very cool. Great. Yeah. I think we figured it all out. Oh, beautiful.
That's a good one.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah.
How's your son?
Great.
Thank you
for having me. It's always a pleasure. How you doing? Hey, mother-in-law. Nice to meet you. Hey. Hey, Shabbat Shalom.
It's a very good program, and their
Who's that?
thing is really nice.
Is that Jagger? Oh.
They do there at ages 3 and 4.
You know, I think I might have been in the middle of something.
You're gonna start here in Cantor.
Probably.
Yeah. So that's when the Hebrew really starts in kindergarten.
That's what we want to do.
Yeah. Before that, it's like 5
It's a little tight over here. A lot going on.